Dear students, hope all of you are fine. Myself Vikas Sharma. We are into the class of IB for mathematics and the topic is Maclaurin series. This is the second video regarding the Maclaurin series. Okay. Today the question is, what we have to do is the cos square x. The function here is fx is equals to cos square x, and we have to convert it into a Maclaurin series, which is in the x, it is a polynomial with ascending powers of x. Okay. The thing is, first what we have to do is, basically what is the formula for fx here is, it is f0 plus x f dash 0 plus x square over 2 factorial f double dash 0 plus x cube over 3 factorial f triple dash 0 plus x power 4 over 4 factorial f 4 differentiation. Up till 4 terms we are taking, 4th differentiation. Now here the question is fx is equal to cos square x. Now here first thing is I have to go with the f dash x. Here f dash x will become 2 cos x, and when you differentiate cos x it will give you minus sin x. Okay, the minus sin x will be here and minus will come in the front side, and now you will be it can be rewritten as minus sin 2x. So this is the differentiation of cos square x the first time. Now second thing is you have to differentiate minus sin 2x. On differentiating it, you will be having minus 2 cos 2x. This is the differentiation of minus sin 2x, which is minus 2 cos 2x. Thirdly, now what we have to do is we have to differentiate it again for the third time, which will give me minus 4 sin 2x. It is 4 sin 2x because if you differentiate it, it will remain as it is minus 2, and cos 2x will become minus sin 2x. Therefore it will give me the sign of plus, and 2 will come forward because which is a differentiation of 2x, and it will yield us 2, which will multiply with the outer 2, which will give you 4. Now here the next thing is a fourth term, which is now equals to 4, and this is 2, and this is cos 2x. Okay. Now it is 8 times cos 2x. So I think you all have gone through it. This is 8 cos 2x. Okay. Now the next thing is you have to find out for it for the values of f0. Okay. Now here f0, we know the value of cos 0 is 1. In the earlier classes I have already told you the value of cos 0 is 1, and the value of sin 0 is 0. Now here f0 is 1. Now here f dash 0 is 0. Here f double dash 0 will be, this is minus 2. Cos 2x gives 1. You will be having minus 2. F triple dash 0 will give you 0 because sin 0 is 0. And f fourth times 0 gives you 8 times 1 is equals to 8. These are the values which we are having in this particular case. Now we have to convert cos square x into the polynomial function of x, and it will result me, it will be into the form of, the result will be in the form of cos square x is equals to, we have to apply this whole formula here. This is fx, and fx is equals to cos square x. Here f0 is equals to 1. This is 1. Okay, this is 1. Now x times f dash 0, which is all 0, there is no need to do it. Then comes x square over 2 factorial, and here the value of f dash 0 is minus 2. I have to put it as minus 2. Then comes x cube over 3 factorial, and it is 0, then it is again 0. And for the fourth term, what I will be having is x power 4 over 4 factorial, and this is 8. This is 8 will be here. Now this is the required equation. Now cos square x will become how much? cos square x is equals to 1, this one. This 2 factorial will cancel 2 out, therefore it will give you minus x square. And here 4 factorial is equals to 24. And you can cancel 24 by 8, which will give you 3. And you will be left with x power 4 over 3. This is the conversion of cos square x into polynomial for the power of x is to, up till the power of x is to power 4. And this is the example of Maclaurin series. If you draw the graph of these two things, the graph of this one as well as the graph of this one, you will be having a part as overlapping. If you go with the full length of the equation, then the graph will 100% overlap. But here you have gone up to the 3 places 1, 2 and 3, therefore the graph will be overlapping for some particular distance. You can see it. Okay, now I have to start with another question. Just take it. Let's try to draw the graph of this function, which is y square is equals to cos square x. The function is equals to cos square x. Now if we draw this like this, this is the graph of cos square x. Okay, this is, and this will go on. This is y is equals to, fx is equals to cos square x. Okay, now you have converted into the equation. Now the equation will be of the form, this part up till this part, it will remain overlapping. This part, I think it is quite visible to you. Okay, this part will be quite visible to you. This part will be overlapping. Here, this part. Okay, as in accordance to the question. This is the part which is visible to you, and here this is fx is equals to 1 plus x minus x square x power 4 over 3 x. Okay, this will be the function. Just see it, this is minus and this is plus. Okay, this is the correct equation of the graph in the blue color, and otherwise this is the equation, and these are the two graphs which I have drawn here, and both the graphs are overlapping for this particular part. Okay, it means that both are correct. Now this is another question. You are having fx is equals to x over 1 plus x square. Okay, we have to do this, and we have to use the Maclaurin series. Maclaurin series here in this case we have to convert it into a polynomial function, into a simple polynomial function. Okay, now how we can do this? The first thing is I have to find out the value of f dash x. For the f dash x we have to use the quotient rule, because we know the method of choosing the quotient method in the case of differentiation. What it says that you have to square the denominator, and furthermore at first it will remain as it is, the denominator part, and the numerator part will get differentiated, it will give you 1 minus the numerator part will remain as it is, and on differentiating the denominator part you will be having 2x. Okay, now how much will be left? It will give you 1 plus x square minus 2x square. This implies it will give you 1 minus x square over 1 plus x square, and this is whole square. This is f dash x. The first thing is you have to find out the f dash x, then f double dash x, f triple dash x, and then f raised to power 4x. Okay. Now second is f dash x, f double dash x. In the case of f double dash x, what you are having here is you are having a base. Okay, you are having a base as 1 plus x square or whole square. It will get square 1 and it will become 1 plus x square whole raised to power 4. Now what we have to do is we have to just put 1 plus x square whole square as it is, and we have to differentiate the numerator part, which will give me 1 minus x square. 1 is constant, minus x square will give you minus 2x. Okay, then there is a minus sign. After this it will be like this, 1 minus x square, and on differentiating 1 plus x square whole square, you will be having twice 1 plus x square, and furthermore you will be having 2x on differentiating 1 plus x square. 1 is 0 and x square will give you 2x. Okay, this is the whole part which we are having. Now we can simplify this. On simplifying, I will be having here, this is minus 2x, this is, oh, not minus 2x, first I have to convert it into a formula, because it is a formula for 1 plus b square. What it means is, you are having 1 plus x power 4 plus 2x square, and then we have to multiply it by minus 2x. Okay, now here it will give you minus 2x and minus 2x power 5 minus 4x cube. Here this is the part. Now here if I multiply these two, I will be having 1 minus x raised to power 4, and this will give me 4x. Okay, this is like this, 4x multiplied by 1 minus x raised to power 4. Now if you multiply this, you will be having 4x with a negative sign, because negative is outside, minus is outside, minus 4x, and here this will give you 4x raised to power 5, and the denominator will be having 1 plus x square whole raised to power 4. Okay, now this will give you what? This will give you the value of, this will give you what? It will give you, I'm just writing it here, this is plus 4, and this is plus 4, and okay, and this is minus 2. It will give you 2x raised to power 5. Then this is minus 4x cube. Okay, and furthermore it is minus 6x, and in the denominator you are having 1 plus x square whole raised to power 4. Clear? This is the required part which we all are having here. Third thing is we have to differentiate again, which is f double dash x. I have to differentiate it. This is f triple dash x. On differentiating this part, the numerator will remain as it is, which is 2x raised to power 5 minus 4x cube minus 6x times. Okay, this is the first part. We have to differentiate it. Sorry, just wait. It is like this. First we have to put 1 plus x square whole power 4 as it is, and I have to differentiate this. This will become tan raised to power 10 x raised to power 4 minus 12 x raised to power 2 minus 6. Okay, now this then comes the sign of minus, and here I have to put 2x power 5 minus 4x cube minus 6x as it is, and in the second bracket I have to differentiate this part. I will be having 4 times 1 plus x square whole power 3, and this is 2x, and in the denominator I will be having 1 plus x square whole raised to power 8. This is the square of 1 plus x square whole power 4. Now the thing is, one thing I can do is that I have to open this part, this power 4, I have to open this power 3, or I have to take them common. I can take them common, okay? I can take them common, and after taking them common, then I will have to multiply this. Okay, let's try it. If I take this common, I will be having 1 plus x square whole power 3. Okay, and the remaining is in the bracket. And let's multiply this. Now it will be like this, 1 plus x square, and this have to multiply by this. On doing this, I will be having tan x raised to power 4 minus 12 x square minus 6, and furthermore x square is being multiplied with all this part. You will be having tan x raised to power 6 minus 12 x raised to power 4 minus 6 x square. Okay, this is the part. Now here everything has gone out, this whole thing has gone out, and this is 2x and this is 4, this becomes 8x. I have to multiply this 8x by all of this. Now it will be equals to 8 to 16, 16 x raised to power 6 with a negative sign, 8 4 32 x raised to power 4 with positive sign, and furthermore this is positive sign with 48x. Okay, now this is all here. And in the denominator, I am having this is 1 plus x square whole raised to power 8. Now this 8 will get cancelled by this, and you will be left with 5 here. Now what is left here is this is 10x raised to power highest degree is 6. So 10x power 6 and 16x power 6 will give us minus 6x power 6. There is no x power 5, then comes the power of 4, the 4 power of 3, this is power 4, 1, 2 and 3. It means 32 and 10 is 42, 42, 42, 42, okay, otherwise you can say 32 minus 12 is 20, 20 or 10 is 30, 30 x power 4. Okay, now next is x square. X square, how many terms out of x square? There is only 2 terms, x square and this is again x square. Minus 12 minus 6 is minus 18, x power 2, and then comes plus 48x, and then comes any constant term is there. This is minus 6 only. Okay, minus 6 is the only constant term here. Okay, now here is minus 6, and in the denominator you will be left with 1 plus x square whole raised to power 5. Clear? This is f triple dash x. Now what is this? This is f dash x. Okay, this is f double dash x, and here this is f triple dash x. Okay, I am just rubbing out all the remaining part. The function is fx is equals to f0 plus x over 1 factorial f dash 0 plus x square over 2 factorial, this is f triple dash 0, then this is x cube over 3 factorial f triple dash 0, and then comes x power 4 over 4 factorial f power 4. This fourth part is for you to do in the homework. Okay, the fourth part is for you to do in the homework. Clear? Now I am going with the 3 parts only. Now in the 3 parts, what I can do is I have to put x is 0. When I put x here f0, I will be having 0 because x is 0, and then everything will become 0. Okay. Now here the fx is x over 1 plus x square. Now it is 0. Second, f dash. In f dash 0, if I put this here f dash 0, I will be having 1 over 1, which is equals to 1. Okay. Now here this will become x over 1 factorial will be a 1, and x square. If I go for the x square over 2 factorial, now here this is f double dash 0. Now here if I put 0 in f double dash x, I will be having numerator as 0, denominator will be 1. It means that it is all 0. Okay. Now if I go to for f triple dash, in the triple dash everything will become 0 in this part, x part, and only the minus x will remain. In the denominator it will be it will be 1. Therefore what it means is it will be x cube over 3 factorial times minus 6. Now the equation is what we call as x plus x cube over 3 factorial. 3 factorial is basically 6. Okay, that what it means, it means just x minus x cube. This is the equation for x over 1 plus x square. I think the question is absolutely clear to you. Now I will draw the graph of this equation so as to see if there is everything correct. This is the graph for the function here. Fx is equals to x over 1 plus x square is the graph, and for the red one, this is what we are having here. This is fx is equals to x minus x cube. Now here we are seeing that this graph is overlapping from this part to this part, which shows that our answer is absolutely correct. Now we came to know about the Maclaurin series, that this is the Maclaurin series. Basically what the Maclaurin series means, it means that you are converting a particular series in a polynomial in x with the ascending powers. Here we are going up till x raised to power 4, we are not going more than this. Okay. Now I am giving you a question which is fx is equals to sec square x, and start doing this, and then I will explain it to you. Let's start with one more question. This is why fx is equals to sec square x. Now we are going to convert this equation into a polynomial series with ascending powers of x, which is said to be the Maclaurin series. This is Maclaurin series. Okay, Maclaurin. Okay. Now fx is equals to sec square x, and how you will do it? The first thing is you have to differentiate it, and on differentiating it, f dash x, it will give you 2 sec x. The first thing is here. You have differentiated about 2. Then there is sec x. On differentiating sec x, you will be having sec x tan x like this, sec x tan x, which will give you 2 sec square x tan x. Okay, this is the first time differentiation of sec square x. Now the second time differentiation of the sec square x, or you can say now we have to differentiate f dash x. On differentiating this, what we will be having is the 2 will come in the front space, and what is this? This first thing is we have to differentiate sec square x, which will give the same thing. It will give 2 sec x and then sec x tan x, which will become like this, 2 sec square x tan x, and then this tan x will remain as it is, then this will become tan square x. Okay, plus 2 sec square x, and if we differentiate the tan x, it will give me sec square x. Okay, now the thing is, what we are having is, we are having 4 sec square x tan square x plus 2 sec power 4x. Furthermore, if I want to do it more, now here is 2, and it will give me 2, we can do like this, 2 sec square x, and in the bracket I will be having 2 tan square x and plus sec square x. This is the required answer of f double dash x. Now after this, what we can do is we have to find out the f triple dash x. On finding out this f triple dash x, there are 2 parts. This is the first part, and this will add the second part. Okay. Now for the first part and the second part, what we can do here is, first I will try to differentiate the first part. It will give me 2, and it will give me sec square x and tan x. It will give me sec square x and tan x like this. Okay, sec square x will give me sec square x and tan x, and 2 is there again, so it will become 4. It will be 4 sec square x tan x. Clear? Then this part will remain as it is, because I am applying the question rule, and then plus sign is there. Then I will differentiate the second part, and the first part will remain as it is, which is 2 sec square x. In the bracket I will be having 2 tan square x, and 2 tan square x will give me 2 tan, it will be 2 tan x, and on differentiating tan x it will give me sec square x. Okay, plus sec square x will again give me 2 sec square x tan x from the first part. Okay, this is the whole of the differentiating part I will be having. Now I am just not simplifying it, because for the fourth term you have to do it by yourself. Now I am going with, now I am just finding out the value for f0. The first thing is I want to know there are 3 terms. There are 2 terms, that is sec x, and another one is tan x. We know for tan x it is equals to, or tan 0 is equals to 0. Okay, tan 0 is equals to 0, and for sec 0, it is equals to 1, because sec 0 is equals to, sec x is equals to 1 over cos x, and then if I put cos 0, it will give me 1, and 1 over 1 is again 1. It means sec 0 is equals to 1. Okay. Now if I apply it in the first case, it is f dash x, f0. F0 will give me sec square 0 is sec is 1, 1 square will give you 1. Then for f dash 0, f dash 0, here there is a multiplication of tan x, and this will, if I put x is equals to 0, then everything will become 0. Okay. Now there is f double dash x. In the case of f double dash 0, here I am having 2 sec square x. It will give me 1, this is 1, and this will give me 2 into 0 will become 0 plus 1. Okay. Now the answer will be 2. Okay. Now here this is f triple dash 0. Here in this case of f triple dash 0, this whole will become 0 because there is tan x in the outer multiplication, which will yield to 0. Therefore, there is no need to do it. And but here in this second part, I will be having, this is the first part 0. In the second part, twice 1. This is for 1. Here this is the multiplication of tan x, and we know the value of tan 0 is 0. Therefore, it is all 0. Plus again, this is again 0. Therefore, we are having nothing here in this particular case. Therefore, f triple dash is again 0. Okay. Now the fourth part is your duty to do it, and you can do it very easily because there is no much matter in all these types of questions. You can easily do this. Now the equation, how the equation will give you as a result. Now the equation will be just I have to rub this, not wait. I have to rub this. Now the equation of fx is equals to sec x square x will be like something like this. We know that this is f0 plus x over 1 factorial f dash 0 plus x2 over 2 factorial f double dash 0 plus x cube over 3 factorial f third 0, and you can go for the fourth term also, which will be x power 4 over 4 factorial f fourth term power is 0. Now what we can do here is we have to just put the values here. What is f0? F0 is equals to 1. F0 is equals to 1. The 1 will come here. This is from here 1, and f dash 0 is 0. There is no need to write down this. F double dash 0 is 2. Therefore, it will give you like this: x square over 2 factorial times 2. F triple dash is 0, and for the fourth term you have to do it yourself. Therefore, if we do it, cancel out all these things. Now here fx, which is equals to sec square x, can be written in the form of 1 plus x square. Okay. Now, what the thing is? The thing is that we have to draw the graph of sec square x is equals to 1 plus x square. Let's draw this. This graph, I'm just drawing it simply. This is our coordinate axis. This is a point 1 here. I have to put this point 1, and if you draw the y is equal to x square x, this graph will be something like this. Okay. This is the graph, and if you draw, this is for f is equal to x square x, and you will have like this, same like this here, and same like this here. The graph will go on. Okay. Now, if I draw the graph of 1 plus x square, it will again like this. This is overlapping one another like this from here to here. You can just draw like this. It means the blue color graph is x square x, and the red color graph is 1 plus x square, and both of them are overlapping one another up till for this part only. Okay. X square x will go on like this, but it will overlap from here only. If you go for some more part, then you will see that they are overlapping for much more part. Now I am writing down some of the questions, and you have to do these questions in your homework, and if you face any of the problems, difficulties in doing the questions, you can ask me by commenting in the video. Okay. Okay students, these are the 3 questions which you have to do in the homework, as well as to the remaining questions you want to do. And after doing these questions, send me the answer in the comment box. And if you face any of the difficulties in doing the questions, just write about any difficulties or any problems in the comment box. I will try to give you the appropriate answers. Thanks for watching the video.